Hey, welcome back to Reads and Reviews. This week's review is on the book The Wishing Game by Meg Schaefer. This is Meg's first novel. And why wouldn't it be? I've been reading so many first novels lately. Anyway, you might wonder how I choose the books I read. Or maybe you don't. But I keep a list in my notes on my phone. Whenever GMA introduces a book, or Jimmy Fallon has his book club, or someone recommends a book, if it sounds good, it's going on my list. Then every week I go to the library's website and I add the books I'm interested in to the wait list. When this book came up and I got home and read the front flap, I couldn't remember why I wanted to read it. It didn't sound all that great to me. So let me read the front flap for you. Lucy Hart knows better than anyone what it's like to grow up without parents who loved her. In a childhood marked by neglect and loneliness, Lucy found her comfort in books, namely the Clock Island series by Jack Masterson. Now a 26-year-old teacher's aide, she is able to share her love of reading with bright young students, especially 7-year-old Christopher Lamb, who was left orphaned after the tragic death of his parents. Lucy would give anything to adopt Christopher, but even the idea of becoming a family seems like an impossible dream without the proper funds and stability. But be careful what you wish for. Just when Lucy is about to give up, Jack Masterson announces he's finally written a new book. Even better, he's holding a contest at his home on the real Clock Island, and Lucy is one of 4 lucky contestants chosen to compete to win the one and only copy. For Lucy, the chance of winning the most sought-after book in the world means everything to her and Christopher. But first, she must contend with ruthless book collectors, wily opponents, and the distractingly handsome and grumpy Hugo Reese, the illustrator of the Clock Island books. Meanwhile, Jack, the mastermind Masterson, is plotting the ultimate twist ending that could change all their lives forever. As I stated earlier, I couldn't remember why I put the Wishing Game on my list, but I'm glad I did. This book does an incredible job of balancing the whimsical and magical feel while still having depth and going into the hardships of the main characters. This was a fun and easy to read book. It made me think about Disney trips. And yes, even at my age, I love going to Disney. After all, it's the happiest place on earth. Clock Island sounds like a fun and happy place to visit or live. My favorite character in this book was Jack Masterson, the owner of Clock Island and the author of all the Clock Island books. Why? Because he was such a kind and generous man. And he made wishes come true. Who wouldn't want their wishes to come true? This book has been compared to stories like The Wizard of Oz and Willy Wonka without all the bad stuff. If you like those, you might enjoy The Wishing Game. This book felt like a love letter to reading, and I recommend it. I'm Giselle Cooper. Thanks for watching. Now, make a wish. You might just get it. I know what I wish for. I wish you'd hit those like and subscribe buttons. I'll see y'all next week.